Happiness to me is seeing all of my kids feeling good about where they're at in life.
Happiness is a feeling of joy, a feeling of contentment, just an overall good feeling.
What makes me happy is when I'm doing things that I am passionate about and when I'm with people that I love.
Happiness is when you're feeling well in every aspect in your life, I think.
I think happiness is when you're living life focusing more on the good things than you are the bad things.
Happiness is a good party laugh.
I guess happiness is feeling content with everything that I currently have going on in my life.
Happiness to me is just spending time with the people I love, like my friends and family, or doing the things that I love, like choir or theater, and I don't know. My happiest memory is probably when I went to the Billie Eilish concert with my best friends, because Billie Eilish is my favorite artist, and it was the most fun and memorable night, and it was so cool to see her in the same room as us and 30 feet away from us. And yeah. I would say just surround yourself with the people you love, and specifically the people that you trust, because I think trust is very important.
What makes me happy is when I'm doing things that I am passionate about and when I'm with people that I love. I think that my top 3 memories are probably when I performed at our Thespian Festival and I sang a duet with my friend Cameron Dumas, and we got a Superior Award, which was really awesome. And my second happiest memory was probably when this random little group of friends that has become a main group of mine first hung out. We all went to a football game, and then we went to IHOP, and I laughed so hard I was in pain for the next day, because I was just had such a good time and I was giggling so much. And then my third one was probably the scavenger hunt that I arranged for my boyfriend Cademan, and just being able to treat him and give him all these fun gifts and take him over to these special places, and it was just seeing him so happy. It made me very happy.
Happiness to me is seeing all of my kids feeling good about where they're at in life and seeing them succeed in the things that they want to be doing. It's going for long walks with my husband and talking and loving on our dogs and just feeling safe and secure and loved.
Yeah, I think I'm really happy. I think you go through seasons where tough things happen and people pass away or jobs are tricky, but I feel like you can always find happiness in looking outside at nature and being with your family, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Well, I think overall what makes me happy is having all of my family and friends healthy. But what also makes me happy is eating really good food and trying new drinks and going for long walks and decorating for Christmas and doing holiday things. And so those are the things that make me happy.
The advice I have for living a happy life is to read your Bible, to pray, to trust that God has a plan for you, to get outside and exercise and move your body so that your brain feels good, and shut off your TV and your phones and just be with the ones that you love and your furry friends too.
I don't think that there's a time that I could say this was my happiest I've ever been, but I would say there's been days that stick out as the happiest days, and those are the days that I got married, or the days that I had our kids, or we've taken awesome vacations together, or seeing our kids accomplish something amazing and seeing their happiness. Those are the days that have just been my happiest. I think that the period in my life where I probably struggled with happiness the most was when our daughter Adley was diagnosed with celiac disease. And it was just a time of trying to understand how to keep her healthy and safe and why this happened, and trying to understand how our life is changing. And so that was a period of just not feeling so happy and feeling like, why was God doing this to us? But on the other side of it, just seeing the happiness that's come out of it is she's so healthy and she's so happy. And with just some simple changes, she began to thrive, which has been a really happy thing. I think something that made me happy today is having this incredible weather that is unseasonably warm, and it just feels good to have that very last little bit of sunshine and warmth before we go into a cold winter. So that's what makes me happy today, is seeing the gorgeous leaves and the warmth.
I think happiness looks different for different people. I'm not sure that there's one way to define happiness. I think happiness is a feeling of joy, a feeling of contentment, just an overall good feeling. Yeah, I would say I am. I think obviously happiness is different on different days, but I would say overall with life, I'm very happy. Things that make me happy are when I see people that I love succeeding and happy and enjoying life. When I think of each of my 3 kids and I see them excelling at the things that they love to do, that makes me really happy. When I think of coworkers doing well and enjoying their work, that makes me happy. For me in my vocation, working with adults and working with kids and seeing them successful makes me happy. I'm not sure that there's exact advice, but I would think we make a lot of different choices in life. And I think being really cognizant about the choices you're making and the people you're with, and whether those choices are getting you closer to your goals or farther away from your goals, I think really directly affects your happiness. I think you choose your own attitude each day, and you choose happiness, or you choose joy, or you choose to be frustrated. So I think really being self-aware helps you make a choice to have happiness in your life. Again, those questions are hard because I'm not sure that there's a one certain time when I was the happiest, but I think I'm happy at a lot of different points. I can think of pivotal points in life. I can think of getting married. I can think of having children. I can think of getting our first new house, vacations, time with family, holidays. When I think of happiness, those things come to mind. I can't think of a specific time or a period of time where I was continuously unhappy, but I can think of times when I've been unhappy. And a lot of times those are times when I have things happen that are out of my control, or things that didn't fall my way for whatever reason. And I think those are times when you're unhappy. I think when you have things that you don't have the opportunity to be in control of, and you have to react to them, those are the times that it's tricky to choose joy, and can fall to be those times that you're unhappy. So today is actually a pretty easy one. It is late in October, and it's a beautiful, sunny, high 70s. It might even hit 80 today. I love sunny weather. I love beach weather. So today made me really happy. I went for a long run, got to clean up our beach area outside, had a productive day with really good weather. So made me real happy today.
Elena Guillen, probably not 100%, but yes, right now I'm happy. I'm the happiest when I'm traveling and meeting new people. Just being here in America in a high school, it makes me so happy. Happiness is when you're feeling well in every aspect in your life, I think. Hanging out with my friends and feeling the love of my family makes me happy. Just don't worry about silly things. Just like live life and enjoy everything you have. Last year I wasn't very happy because I was in a difficult situation and I got out of it thanks to my friends and to socialize with people.
Hi, I'm Abby and I'm a senior. I think the things that make me happy most importantly is my family, just because like they really understand me, and I don't know, we all really love each other, so it's a really great environment to be in every day. And also just like the things that I'm passionate about, like music stuff and like being creative. One happy memory that is like just in the back of my mind is when I was little and my dad would wake up in the morning and we would make like chocolate chip pancakes for breakfast, just because it was like something that like he didn't have to do, but he did, and it also helped me like figure out that I like to make food too. My advice for someone to like be happy is to really involve yourself in things that you like genuinely enjoy doing. Don't do things just because like someone says, oh, that'll look good for college, or like this will help you become a better person, because if the reality is that you don't like it, you're never gonna like feel like you're doing what you should be doing, so it's never gonna let you feel like you're fully happy. So I think happiness is when you're living life focusing more on the good things than you are the bad things, because obviously life isn't always going to be perfect, but just having your mind set on the things that make you happy, or like the good things throughout your day.
Grandma, what is happiness?
Happiness is a good, hearty laugh.
Grandma, are you happy?
Yes.
What advice do you have for people to live a happy life?
To always look at the bright side of things. Find the silver lining.
When were you happiest?
Probably when I got married, when I had the birth of my 2 daughters, and the birth of all 4 grandchildren.
What happened today that made you happy?
I woke up to a cottage full of family.
It makes me happy when I'm sitting at the table with everybody and just kind of listening to everybody talk and catch up on the day and check in with each other. And I mean, we're all at different places in the day and running around, and it's busy time. So it's kind of nice to have everybody in one place, and it makes you feel good to be able to reconnect with everybody at the end of the day, or near the end of the day. So
it's like feeling when you feel good, joyful, when you feel content, something like that. When Jamal won, or when Jamal's swim team won the state meet, that was, I remember like just being ecstatic for that team. I always say one of the happiest moments in my life was when Jamal told me that I didn't have to pretend that he was in Boston, which meant that I could, reach out to him at college. You can't have, it always makes me so happy when I hear my girls all in their room, like talking late at night and giggling and laughing. That always makes me so happy. I've done some really hard things. Our family has done some really hard things. And even that makes me happy. I feel like we've done really hard things, but we've done them really well. And so there's a lot of pride and happiness in that. So yeah, it's just really hard to think of one thing.
Urban, what makes you happy?
Eating corn on the cob.
Urban, what advice do you have for people to live a happy life?
Do what you like, but don't be afraid to explore stuff.
Great. When were you your happiest?
When I went to state when swimming.
What happened so far today that made you happy?
Being at the cottage and having a lot of fun stuff to do with my cousins.